Hey, it's Will Nelson here. I'm just going to talk about the self-concept analysis, and I'm going to first start off with my strengths, and I'm going to name some of the adjectives that I checkmarked. So some of those were being agreeable, anxious, athletic, cautious, cheerful, and easygoing. And those are just some of the ones that describe me that I picked. Uh, One of them that I chose was easygoing. I chose that one because, I don't want to be that wrench in the cog. I don't want to mess things up for the group. So I kind of like to go with the flow, if you will, and uh, kind of just sit back and watch things go down and try to have fun with it. One of the other adjectives I chose was anxious. Sometimes I get anxious about some things, like at school, obviously, when I have to keep my grades up in order to go places I want to. That sometimes really uh, is hard to get past. Anxiety is something I think a lot of us always is in the back of our minds. And so I had a friend comment on one of these handouts, and he he said that one of my weaknesses was being too headstrong. I do kind of agree with that, because there have been some times where I feel like I'm right. I know what's going on. I know that kind of disagrees with the agreeable thing, and I actually see that now after he said that, because there's some things that there's some things that I don't agree with, that I think I'm 100% right, and a lot of the times I'm not, and that's when it's kind of hard to bear. And then he said that one of my strongest abilities as a communicator is that he relates well to people with similar experiences to him, and has a friendly persona that resonates well with people. And I try my best to get along with everyone and try to be nice to people, and really care about what they have to say, and not always worry about my problems and what's going on in my life. So yeah, and then the last thing I'm going to talk about here is the improvements and goals that I need to do, that I need to get to. And I think that's improving my uh, agreeableness. I don't know if that's a word, but we'll just go with it. I need to start agreeing with people, even when I'm pretty sure that I'm wrong, but I'm not sure, but I'm just going to go with it. But yeah, I need to work on that, and not always worry about my opinion or whether I'm right. And so yeah, that's basically all I have. Thank you.